the Mongo.
Can you bring you that California love?
Get up!
Can you bring you that California love?
Get up!
He's the leader of Lakers World Order. Angry Lakers fan.
Follow instructions.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the reboot of the Angry Morning Show. This is episode 1. And first and foremost, disclaimer, I am not live. This is pre-recorded. I want to just put that out there. Something came up to where I cannot be on live. So this is pre-recorded. You can still leave your comments. You can still follow along. I might show up in the comments and follow along with y'all. But this is not live. This is pre-recorded. Hope y'all understand that. Something did come up. But yeah, I got a couple topics I want to talk about, maybe 3. The first one was breaking news. Somebody tried to take out Donald Trump, man. Somebody tried to take out Donald Trump. He was shot in the ear. But according to reports, the person that tried to take him out, they end up being killed along with an innocent bystander, I believe. But yeah, man, this is very unfortunate. Whether you like Trump or not, prayers up to him and innocent bystanders that was around there. I don't really talk politics, but, you know, it was all over the news. I had to talk about it. My thoughts on that, I mean, running for president, not everybody's going to like you. I mean, yes, you're going to have a big, you know, following, a big fan base, so to speak, but not everybody's going to like you. You got somebody that want to make a name for themselves by trying to assassinate you, or you know, you got somebody out there that want to be idiots and try to do that. I mean, unfortunately, you had to end up with that person being stupid that day and lost their own life behind it. And they didn't get the job done like they wanted to. That's good for them. Prayers up to President Trump. But yeah, man, as y'all can see, man, I want to talk about the Eminem album, man, Death of Slim Shady. And I'm going to get into a lot of Bronny James criticism after that. But yeah, I want to talk about this album, man. Me being an Eminem fan since I was 15 years old, I can honestly say that this album right here was very, very beautiful. It was a very well put album, in my opinion. The album got 19 tracks on it. I do have my own songs that I like. Renaissance, Habits, Trouble, Brand New Dance, Evil, Lucifer, Antichrist, Road Rage, Guilty Conscience 2. That might be my favorite song on the album, Guilty Conscience 2, and Temporary. Those are my favorite songs from that album. From top to bottom, you got to, in order to really get what Eminem is trying to say, listen to the story that he's telling, you have to listen to it all the way through. You can't be playing randomly like when I first started listening to it on Spotify, because I usually got the playlist on random. I had it on random. I was like, wait a minute, maybe he's trying to tell a story, because I was listening to some songs and I was like, okay, he's storytelling in a lot of these songs. So let me start this track list over and play it straight through instead of random. And when you play it straight through, you get a gist of what he's saying. But yeah, man, this album was a masterpiece. I really love it. I give it about a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Nothing is perfect. Eminem is my GOAT. In case you haven't known, in case you don't know, Eminem is my GOAT. I think he's the greatest rapper I've ever heard. Now, like I said, he's the greatest rapper I ever heard. I don't want to see you in the comment section. Oh, how you not put Tupac, or how you not? It is the greatest rapper I ever heard. You can have Tupac as your GOAT. I'm not going to argue that. Tupac is in my top 5. On my top 5. He's not my GOAT, but he's in my top 5. But it's 2 particular songs on this album I want to talk about because they brought up so much controversy. And one of those was Renaissance. Okay, it's people that took that song the wrong way, thinking that he was dissing Kendrick Lamar amongst a few others. But you got to look at it. You got to look at what Eminem was trying to do with that. He was basically he was mocking the critics of Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne. He was speaking in the mind of a critic. Let me go through these lyrics real quick. He said, "Now let's travel inside the mind of a hater." Now that right there should tell you this is not him hating on Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Ye, and so forth. See, this is why when you try to criticize somebody, you got to really listen to what they're saying instead of just hearing him say another name. Oh, he's dissing Kendrick Lamar. Oh, he's dissing. You got to listen to what he's saying. This right here is telling you he's not doing that. Now let's travel inside the last line tells you what he was doing. First line, now let's travel inside the mind of a hater. He's taking you on a ride, right? Then the last line, it's what they do to the greats. Pick apart a Picasso and make excuses to hate. Basically, they're picking they're hating just to be hating on these masterpieces, and they're just hating for no reason, just because they don't like that guy. I mean, so that was some controversy for that song. Now the other song. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if y'all know who Candace Owens is, but in the song Lucifer, Eminem addressed Candace Owens, took some shots at her. They were kind of I mean, they were what we heard back when he first came out. Okay, what he said on that album, what he said on the track Lucifer. Okay, what he said on that track that made you, say what you had to say.
To me, okay, a lot going on here. I think first and foremost, I just would like to again remind people that he is in fact a struggling internally gay man, and so there's a lot happening with Eminem, and we should pray for him. On the second point, the way that we know that is because he's actually recycling things that black women have said about me on the internet. Like, he's pretending this is original, calling me Clandis. It's not. This is like he's just recycling the black women that don't like me on the internet, have a lot of names for me, one of them being Candy O. So he's like watched what they're saying, and I guess someone who was listening to him in the booth was like, yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, drop the beat. They're really, 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 really going to like that.
This is my opinion, why his album is called The Death of Slim Shady, because we're living in an era where people are so sensitive, right, that he has to put an end to Slim Shady, because nobody in this era can handle the shit Slim Shady has to say. Now, like I said, it was bad enough what he was talking about back then. I always thought everything was funny, okay? I thought everything was funny, but back then people didn't think that either. People went to an uproar with everything Eminem did or everything Eminem said. People was trying to cancel Eminem back then in the 90s and early 2000s. They were trying to cancel him. The cancel culture just didn't start with Gen Z. No, they tried to cancel Eminem back then. They tried, you know how many times he got sued or almost got sued because of the shit he was saying? And for what I heard, Mrs. Candace Owens, I mean, you kind of brought his name up before he even took shots at you. I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard. Like I said, I don't listen to you. I know you, but I don't listen to you. I heard that you brought his name up first. And Eminem is the type of person that if he hears something about him, okay, or Slim Shady, he's going to retaliate. It may not be a way that you like. Now, if you did say something, he has every right to retaliate. I don't know what you said, but Eminem is the type of person that if you're going to say something about him, You better be ready for him to say something back. Now, luckily, you didn't say anything about any of his kids because he probably would have tried to end you on wax. Like, you would have been Ja Rule right then and there. I'm telling you. So I don't know what you said, but don't take it to heart. This is Slim Shady. Let this be, you know, a thing you just laugh at and move on. He's just saying all that stuff on wax. But anyway, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, my favorite song on there, Guilty Conscience 2. I think I need to listen to this album, man. And if y'all do, man, listen to it all the way through, from Renaissance all the way down to damn, what's the last track? I can't even see the last track. But yeah, listen to it all the way from the first album to the last track. Just listen to it all the way through. Like I said, a few of my favorites are Renaissance, Habits, Trouble, Brand New Dance, Evil, Lucifer, Art Antichrist, Road Rage, Guilty Conscience 2, Temporary, and Bad One. Those are my favorite tracks off of the album. I love the whole album, but those are my favorite. Yeah, shout out to my GOAT, Eminem. He's already number one. I think they said in 60 countries or something like that. He's number one in right now. So yeah, shout out to Eminem, man. He's going to keep making great music until he get tired of it. But yeah, man, let's get to this last and final subject. All right. The Bronny James criticism. Now, my thing is this, okay? You can initially feel how you want to feel about anybody in sports or period. You have that right as a human being, okay? You have that right as a human being. But why make it a marathon? Like, I am subscribed to different channels, and I see it, you know, from content creators who I'm subscribed to or not subscribed to. I see it on social media every day, every game. Y'all got to criticize Bronny James, like every game. Like, it's to the point where I believe that y'all not even watching the Lakers. Like, y'all not watching the Lakers. Like, y'all just watching to see if Bronny James gonna fuck up. Like, that's what it is. Y'all not watching the Lakers. Y'all watching the Lakers Summer League game glued to the TV just to see if Bronny gonna fuck up so y'all can get on y'all phone or y'all computer and talk about it. Like, it's starting to get repetitive. It's starting to get old. And what's pissing me off is I'm tired of defending this dude because y'all making me sound like a LeBron follower, and I'm not. The thing is, I'm protecting my team. I'm protecting my team. As you know, every time I upload a video regularly, y'all see in the intro, it says,
Meet Angry, a die-hard Lakers fan, fed up with LeBron James' cult following and Laker haters.
Now, whether you're a Laker fan or not, you coming off as a hater when all you doing is watching the game to watch Bronny fuck up. And that's the part I have a problem with, okay? Because these are so-called Lakers fans doing this. Now, I can see, you know, the Clippers fans doing this. I could see anybody who don't like the Lakers or anybody who don't like LeBron doing this. You know, I could see them stooping that low. Okay. And side note, I really don't see how people can just sit up there and watch the same shit all day, every day. You constantly going to these people's channels, listening to them and donating to them and cash apping them, listen to the same thing every day. Like, I don't get it. Y'all puppets. That's all I got to say about that. But y'all watch the game, not to enjoy the Lakers, not to see what the Lakers going to do. Y'all watching the game just to criticize Bronny. This is not the Los Angeles James. This is not LeBronny Lakers. This is the Los Angeles Lakers. I have not seen a channel yet, okay? I have not seen a channel yet praise our 17th pick. I have not seen a channel yet praise our 17th pick. Half of y'all don't even know who the 17th pick is because all y'all know is Bronny James, who was number 55, by the way. Who was number 55, by the way? Our 17th pick, Dalton Connect. Let's talk about him, okay? Let's show him some praise instead of always watching the game to focus on the negative, okay? Let's give somebody that we drafted at 17 some praise, okay? Dalton Connect has played 4 games in the summer so far, all right? He's shooting 36% from the field. He's shooting 34% from 3. He's averaging 17.2 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Nobody's going to even tell you that. Nobody even wants to bring that up. You know why? Let me tell you why nobody wants to talk about Dalton Connect, even though he was our 17th pick. Let me tell you why nobody else want to bring that up. It's because they know that talking about Dalton Connect is not going to give them clicks. They know that talking about Dalton Connect is not going to get them views. They know that even though deep down inside, even though they want to hate on the 55th pick, they want to criticize Bronny James over and over and over and over and over again. You know, deep down inside, they know criticizing Bronny James is the easiest thing to do. It's like going on YouTube and watching a whole bunch of Skip Baylesses. Like that's what it seems like. It's like going on YouTube and watching a whole bunch of Skip Baylesses. It gets repetitive and it gets boring. It does. Okay, it gets repetitive and it gets boring. I was probably the only channel who posted not too long ago on Blake Henson. I was the only channel who posted about Blake Henson, showed his highlights and all that type of stuff while everybody was busy talking about Bronny. I thank y'all for that too, because Blake Henson got me over 2,000 views in a day because nobody else was talking about him. Everybody wanted to talk about Bronny James. Like to hell that Blake Henson hit 5 out of 7 threes that day. You want to talk about the shots that Bronny James missed. That's what I'm saying. You're doing no more than what ESPN does. You're putting one person on a pedestal, whether you're praising them or you try to bring them down. You're putting their name in the algorithm, whether you're talking good about them or not. Every video or every live stream on your channel, Bronny this, Bronny this, Bronny this, Bronny this, Bronny that, Bronny didn't do this, Bronny didn't do that. Everybody mad at Bronny. I didn't see not one channel praising Dalton Connect. I didn't see not one channel praising Blake Henson. Y'all don't even talk about Tommy Kuzi, the dude that looks like what's his name? What's that dude name? He went to the OKC Thunder. The dude we was trying to get back from the Bulls. Y'all don't even talk about him. We have dudes on the team thriving, showing that they are hungry, okay? Showing that they can play. But y'all want to keep bringing up Bronny and what he's not doing. Okay, let's bring up Bronny. I'm gonna give, since y'all want to talk about Bronny so much, I'm gonna just give y'all his stats, okay? I'm gonna give y'all his stats. That's what y'all want to hear, okay? Bronny James is averaging 3 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.6 steals, 1 block. That's what he's averaging. I didn't bring up his points because y'all say he can't score. So I'm just bringing up his other averages, okay? He's averaging 3 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1 block a game. And in case you want to know, he's a negative 16. There, now you have something else to talk about. You're welcome. But my thing is this, okay? It's okay to criticize. But y'all come off as hating, all right? Y'all come off as hating, in my opinion. Every freaking live stream, every freaking video, it has something negative with Bronny's name in it. Dalton Connect just scored 25 points last game. Nobody's talking about that. Dalton Connect made half of his shots from the field. Shot 5 of 11 from 3. Had 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And nobody's even talking about that. Nobody's even talking about that. Why? Because y'all so focused on just watching the games to nitpick the negative. Y'all want to keep nitpicking the negative. Okay, he's not good. So what? Well, focus on the ones that are. Focus on the ones that are. Bronny's not good. Okay, focus on our number 17 pick. Dalton Connect, the guy who's shooting 34% from 3, the guy who's averaging 17.2 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Something y'all didn't know or something y'all not paying attention to because y'all not watching the Lakers. Y'all watching Bronny fail. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, I expect this from Clippers fans. I expect this from Celtics fans. Hell, I even expect this from Denver Nuggets fans. People that just don't like the Lakers all of a sudden, okay? But when I see my own Lakers fans or so-called Laker fans making every live stream, every video about how bad Bronny is, how many times you gonna nitpick at that? Like I should be happy that y'all doing that now that I think about it. Because when I talk about Blake Henson, when I talk about Dalton Connect, when I talk about Tommy Kuzi, I get all the views because people that want to know about that, they can find it on my channel because nobody's talking about them. They want to nitpick at Bronny. So I should be thanking y'all. But as a Lakers fan, I am so sick of the bullshit. I'm so sick of the reruns. I'm so sick of the repetitiveness. I'm so sick of all of that. All right. I really am. It's getting on my nerves. I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, for watching all my shit, for putting up with me along the years and for being here watching the first episode, the reboot of the Angry Morning Show. I hope y'all have a great morning, great day, whatever the case may be. Stay hydrated because it's hot out there. And yeah, man. Yeah, stay tuned for episode 9 of Rush Hour. It's going to be on this evening. And yeah, man, y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Listen carefully. If you get fat, people think you eat too much. If you lose weight, people think you're sick. If you dress well, you show off. If you dress simple, you're poor. If you're serious, you're boring. If you're funny, you're immature. If you speak your mind, you're rude. If you're single, people think you're lonely. If you're successful, you're arrogant. If you're struggling, you're lazy. If you're honest, people think you're naive. If you're dishonest, you're untrustworthy. No matter what you do in life, people will always criticize you.